Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello.
It is Pixel Partners, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright.
Welcome back.
When we left off, we're starting the final trial of the final day of the final episode of Phoenix Wright as Attorney. How you feeling over here?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm just, I don't know, man. This stuff is crazy.
It is. Like I said,
I don't know how to feel. It's insane.
Yeah.
There's still so many questions.
There's still some of me, but I think I get the gist of what's going on.
I know
finally,
that you get the gist.
Even though I've confused you with it, but this is the defendant lobby, all right. But there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if... I'm not sure who that could be.
I wonder if it's Gant.
It could be Gant, or it could be Edgeworth.
Yeah, I don't know, though.
I'll roll the dice and say maybe Edgeworth. I'll have like... Something's been happening behind the scenes.
Yep,
Hey,
he did it.
Edgeworth.
Hello.
Knowing you, you've already figured it out.
He's talking to you.
Who the owner of the 7777777 ID number is, that is. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch.
Yep.
Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain.
Yeah.
After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything.
Yeah.
True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling.
Yeah.
5 minutes, right, and Chief Prosecutor Sky will be found guilty. But she didn't do it! I figured you'd say as much. That's why I came here. To hear what you have to say.
Oh.
This is the first time he's ever done something like this.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's not the best idea to give your trial plan to the prosecutor and let them know what you're planning to throw down in court, but hey,
Yeah.
Lana's hiding something. The only way we'll ever know the truth is to draw it out of her. The truth? Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the past. That depends on you. Huh? If she's found guilty, you'll lose your only chance to find out what really happened.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. See you in court, right?
Now kiss. No.
That guy's like, damn, they got some pent up tension over there. This is it.
I see it every time.
If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now.
Yeah.
And now we begin the court session.
Whew.
You got enough blanket over there?
Yeah, I'm getting
Breaking the fourth wall because it's cold as fuck whenever we record, so we take a nice little blanket.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
Oh boy, final time you'll ever say that for this game.
Yeah.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Hey, buddy.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. God damn it.
Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement.
Huh?
But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make.
Chief Gant.
What is he proposing? He just materializes in.
I'm a ghost. Morning, folks. How's everybody doing? Hey, Udgy. Been back to the pool yet?
What's with swimming? No, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work.
Oh, that's a good one. Don't think I can top that. You don't mind me asking, Chief, what exactly is this proposal of yours? Oh, fuck.
I hate that.
I hate this. It's like, how dare you question me? Lana, that is to say the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble.
Remember, he kept Emma and, like, I don't know what he talked to her about.
Yeah. What's this all about, defendant?
I'd just like to make one simple request and I'll be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I'd like to put an immediate end to this trial.
Huh?
I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office.
No, Lana!
Yeah.
Fucking... You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea.
In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services.
Fuck, what? You can do that? But Lana!
Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney.
We're the only person that knows us up and she's literally throwing us to the road. She has to be trying to defend her sister.
The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through my testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please.
Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. The request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise.
This can't be happening.
It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant.
Edgeworth, object.
Edgeworth?
Edgeworth.
There he goes.
Yay. One moment, Your Honor.
He's like, something's up. Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond a reasonable doubt.
He's like, let me do my job.
Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature.
Oh.
Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut, huh?
Ooh.
Oh, he's fucking getting saucy.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant.
Oh.
What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be.
Oh, Phoenix is like, oh, damn.
Fucking fuck.
Ooh.
The sudden confession from the defendant. It's
fishy.
obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes.
Yep.
Some kind of deal, huh? Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. Ah. I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness.
Oh, to whom?
As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Skye. I request the court hears her testimony.
Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue.
I don't care what you think, Miss Skye. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it.
That was deep.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
No.
Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant?
Worthy, you'll live to regret
Jesus.
this. Mark my words.
Oh my god. Ezra's like, fuck off.
Miss Emma Skye, please take the stand.
He was considering quitting anyway, remember?
Yeah, he's like, I got nothing to lose.
No.
It's like his Edgeworth decided to take the horse by the reins.
Yep.
Hi.
Hi, Emma. Are you okay?
Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Even though you're a high school girl, you have no occupation, but...
My name is Emma. Emma Skye. My occupation, I'm Lana's little sister, and I want to be a scientific investigator.
2 years ago, you encountered the serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct?
Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Is an incident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant?
Yes, it most certainly is.
Well, okay then.
He sure gave in fast.
I can't resist that face.
Now,
Those eyes.
please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. The trip to yesteryear has finally begun.
Yep.
It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial.
The truth.
And nothing but the truth.
So help you God.
All right. Sorry, Emma. We got to reel you about this, girl.
For real? God. I was waiting in my sister's office that day.
Okay.
A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I'll never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest.
But the knife was in the back.
It's a good thing you weren't harmed.
I passed out. I don't remember much.
Must have missed.
God damn it.
That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edward, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder?
That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence.
Very well. My granddaughter became a parent yesterday, which was a boy.
Oh, man.
Come on, that was good.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Well, defense may begin its cross-examination.
All right, so...
Don't worry, I'm not quitting my day job.
All right, go over here, go over here. I didn't mean to go that far. Emma doesn't have any reason to lie. Lana sure does.
Yeah.
I need to get him to tell me as much about this as he can. I thought there was one more thing, so I went too far. Because I think... let me go ahead and check the evidence. Let's see. Evidence found.
Oh, wait, stabbed in the back. You missed it.
Wait, where is it at?
Keep going. Keep going. Right there. Stabbed in the back. Died from punctured heart and lung.
Okay, well, I'll present that. But wait. Let me just in case.
Yeah.
Because you haven't pulled up a walkthrough. I'm just actually going off of the top of my head here.
I mean, it makes sense to do.
Yeah.
I want to try to do this ourselves.
All right. Present.
Just right off of that.
Did I really lose one? I lost it.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
I mean...
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make excuses.
Oh, God.
Fucking whoops. That didn't go so well, even though...
Reload.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Please.
That's throwing me off, but okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why that wouldn't work.
So...
Because that was Mr. Marshall's autopsy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What the...
Maybe I need to press it. There must have been a real shock.
Even now when I close my eyes, I can still see it just as clearly.
Tell us. What were you doing at that moment? I believe you testified that Joe Dark was holding you hostage.
When lightning struck and the lights went out, Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. I was thrown aside and the two began wrestling each other. I'm pretty sure I was watching them.
Emma doesn't have any reason to lie, but... Okay, I think I'm getting the walkthrough because I don't understand why that didn't work.
Yeah, like, it's like, oh, he got
They
stabbed
want
in the
something
chest.
else, I guess.
Fucking, okay.
What else do I have that relies on this case? Find you can save something to what? Bears on his fingerprints. The autopsy report, the SL9 incident files.
Ooh, final day.
Yep, and it's the trial former.
Okay, 2 years ago. Press M on the statement, but I'll never forget what I saw in that instant.
Understood. Can you tell us about that?
Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark. Just then, the lights went out.
The lights?
It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on, and lightning struck nearby.
So the electricity went out?
Wait a minute. If it was pitch dark in that room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right?
Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind.
I see.
I told the detective about what I saw then.
The detective?
Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case.
Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim.
Hear more. No, stop.
So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago.
Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial.
And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw?
Yes, but at the time, the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture.
A picture. Yes, I think she mentioned that before.
And we have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough?
Ask about the picture? I'll go ahead
should I
and
check?
save. Go ahead and check quick, but I'm...
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like I thought.
Figured as much, yeah.
Yeah.
This picture the witness drew, I believe it has a very important meaning.
What, Edgeworth?
Really, Edgeworth? But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture.
Because it was in the safe.
Yeah?
Witness, would you mind if we added this statement to your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so with this statement, I'm assuming it seems to have
I
been
drew
lost.
a picture of that scene once, but it seems to have been lost.
I have that picture.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna present this.
Yeah.
Present.
Yep.
There's the
We
silence.
didn't even need the guide for it.
Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet you would insist on denying its existence? Huh?
And he's like,
Hey, I'm not the bad guy. All I'm saying is that the prosecutor for that case, as the prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture. That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold!
This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident.
Please turn it over, Your Honor.
Turn it over. Turn it. Ah! What's this?
Yes, what is that?
hey, that's it. That's the picture I drew.
Yeah, did you put your glasses on to see that girl? God damn it.
I'm blind as
Nice
fuck.
boots. Anyways.
Indeed, two men appear to be wrestling here.
What's
He's
the
like,
meaning
what?
of this? What are you doing with that list? Me? Well,
Yeah.
only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list.
Huh? These lists, they're different from each other.
What?
It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. Just like you and Phoenix, you can see the marks here where
God
they were drawn
damn it.
apart from each other.
So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago, only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you. What? What?
I know. Poor fucking guy. Like, damn.
Order. But Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list?
Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor,
Are you all right, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head.
if the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list.
Oh.
Huh?
Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth.
For 2 years, I've never known how to flip a paper. It's possible. Let's see.
It's... That's perfect.
There's nothing on here, Your Honor, I swear.
There's something wrong.
Do you even have to ask?
He's just like, are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Your Honor. There is indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing. Oh, fucking Christ.
That's why Edgeworth was flipping out.
It's that thing.
Of course it is.
That thing that was dancing in the evidence room.
The blue fucking badger. Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. I guess he was out of scrap paper.
And I swear I didn't draw that. I swear to God. I didn't.
Very well, witness. Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago?
Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor.
That was a very random... What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture.
Is she getting flashbacks?
I don't know. Let's find out. Emma, talk to us, girl.
This is the picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Okay.
To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind.
Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw.
Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows you talk about to murder prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination.
Okay.
Oof, okay.
Alright.
Okay, we could do
This
this.
is the picture I drew 2 years ago. No problem with that. Flashing lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. Okay. Diana must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. They literally pulled up the picture about this.
Yeah.
So let me press this. Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw?
Of course, this is the exact scene.
It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives.
Oh. What is it?
Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright? No, of course not.
It's just a scientific thing.
Better watch out or he might find some way to cut my salary.
Yeah. I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives. So I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me.
Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture?
I'm gonna save just in case it gives me a yes or no question that I can't save on, so.
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, well. That's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here.
There is. Do you want me to pull up the walkthrough? Because I'm not sure.
Sure.
Okay.
I assume I have to present the picture, and then I'm gotta pull up the contradiction on that picture. I have to pull up the evidence list?
Let's see.
Or...
Present his autopsy report to the statement. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant.
Okay. The other thing I was thinking is because his arms kind of curled, it looks like he's trying to stab him in the back, even though she said the front. So.
Yeah.
Autopsy report.
he's like turning a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction.
What? But I still remember it like it was yesterday.
Mr. Wright, perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture contradicts the autopsy report?
Okay, can I save? I can't save. So...
Oh, should I check to see? Because there's a lot of things going on.
There's only two things that stand out to me.
Oh, okay. I'll let you.
Okay, so the two things stand out. Number one, the fact that he'd be turned. The thing that number two stands out is it just doesn't look like a knife. Like it's drawn like a pipe. The weapon doesn't make sense.
Remember how the switchblade's tip was broken off?
Yeah, it was supposedly broken in his back.
Yep, that's it.
But it'd already be broken if that's the case, if she drew it like a fucking block. The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken.
Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright.
But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too.
If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body.
It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer. Because that was before he stabbed him.
I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma. But you...
What?
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem? It's obvious, really.
Yes.
The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken.
Exactly.
Rah! What's the meaning of this?
Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand. That was found in his back.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body.
Yeah.
If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there.
That's right, but what does this mean?
Fucking so many objections. The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness' memory is mistaken. That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time.
Yeah.
But she was sure she remembered correctly. But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation.
Oh boy.
Have you forgotten already?
Look how fucking cocky
About a
he
little
is.
something called falsified evidence. You're treading on thin ice, right?
Oof.
All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged.
Oh.
You can't deny the possibility.
He's like,
No. He ain't wrong.
yeah.
I ain't calling you a truther.
Order. Nice straight and trot reference. Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted?
Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony,
What?
remember the sword that's missing from the shield now? With a broken fucking tip?
Yeah.
After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony, Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark along with Damon Gant.
And how Gant had it removed from all the future trophies after that or whatever?
Yeah.
But it's because it wasn't removed from the trophy for normal reasons. It was removed from the trophy because it was used as a weapon.
What if, because it was only shadows, what if they were switched? What if Gant pulled the blade out of his trophy to use as a weapon to defend Emma and kill Joe Dark?
What if Gant?
Or not Gant, sorry, Marshall, Neil Marshall.
Yeah.
Pulled that out of his trophy to use as a weapon against Joe Dark, and that's the flash that Emma saw. And Emma trying to defend who she thought would be Neil being attacked, went to go attack the
Neil.
attacker, which turned out to be Neil by accident.
In the back.
In the back.
Oh.
Fuck. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in this story, there's a lie.
I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife.
If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife.
I think Edgeworth's onto it.
What are the chances there of being two broken knives?
Another broken knife besides Joe Dark's. Could there have been one?
There is another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna save just in case, but
Yeah.
there is another one, yeah.
It's like, no, Emma's mistaken.
If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by simple observational error.
Mr. Wright.
In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife.
I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife.
I do.
If so, please feel free to enlighten us.
The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. here's the real murder weapon. Now, it can't be that because it doesn't have the blade on it.
Right.
So I'm wondering, do I present the picture? Because it's the only thing that I have that has that knife tip. That's the only thing that has that. So it has to be the picture. And
Should
I did save,
should I
right?
double check?
Go ahead and double check, but I'm pretty sure
Okay.
it's the picture. Team Gant or Gant team picture. Well, we have the picture as a piece of evidence.
Yeah, the picture, yeah.
Yeah. The answer lies in the past. 2 years in the past. Right here inside this picture. This is a picture of the
That's
awards
Edgeworth.
this is a picture of the awards ceremony.
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's the broken murder weapon. Notice the award.
He's like fucking Phoenix again.
Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding.
Mm-hmm. That's a broken knife.
As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award.
Oh my god, are we about to just reveal to Emma that she killed Neil? And she's gonna be like, what?
That's right. She might not even actually know because she.
She no.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Oh, order up in the Burger King.
She's gonna be like, what?
Oh, God. Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out this knife.
Yeah, from the trophy.
Being a prosecutor, he didn't carry a pistol.
Yeah.
That's right, they don't have weapons.
No.
This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation. But that can't be.
Why?
Oh?
Yeah.
And why not, Mr. Edgeworth? Because it's going to say because the roles are reversed. Because if the King of Prosecutor Award knife was the murder weapon, then the murder and the victim would be reversed. What do you mean? Phoenix, even I can call this.
Yeah.
I mean, the man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Oh. Even Phoenix is like, oh, fuck, what'd I do?
Yeah.
But the prosecutor was the one who actually died.
That's true. What's going on here? It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. Up.
Wait, I remember now. I remember everything.
What is?
Mr. Edgeworth,
What is it?
could you show me your evidence list again, please?
His list? The one with that picture scribbled on the back?
That? Dot. I knew it. This picture. I'm the one who drew it.
Girl, why are you drawing the blue badger? Well, you know what? We'll find out next time.
Oh, god dang it! Evil.
Yes, I am.